Welcome to the third episode of DigiCom tutorial. My name is Ashik from Joomcast, and in this episode we are going to show you how to edit and change your global configuration settings. So in order to find the menu of global configuration settings, you need to click on the option menu which is on the right top of the DigiCom dashboard. Once you do, a pop-up screen will slide out from the right side of the screen and two options will be given from which you need to choose the configuration section. Once we are actually inside the configuration setting options, there will be a lot of options given to us in order to edit or change. But for the purpose of this episode, we are only going to discuss and show you the general settings of the global configuration. First come first, in order to show you the changes that take place once the global settings is being changed, I have already created a product. I have named the product Rap God by Eminem. People who are into rap music would know about this. So there is this picture of the product that I have created in order to display through DigiCom extension, and there is a small description of the product down below. Beside that, we also can find the cost of the product, the validity, which is the lifetime over here. We can also add to cart the product in order to browse more and find out different products, other products to buy. The type of the product is single. The category, I haven't categorized the product by any name, so this option also gets displayed by default. The date when the product has been published is also being displayed. And the first thing we will be allowed to edit is the catalog mode. By default it stays off, but if we turn it on, the add card button on the display will go off. So if we turn it yes, the add card button on the display of the product will go vanish. The quantity counter usually are not being shown in the display of the product, but if we turn it yes, what happens is the number of product which we have remaining for sale will be displayed. The quantity of the product will be displayed. We have seen that the validity period, which was lifetime on the product, was being displayed. So by default it is shown, but we can turn it off or on from global setting. The next is the date format. This is the format of date or which we want to allow our customer to see. The published date or any date which we published with the product or display with the product will be shown according to the format we edit over here. So I have kept it day, month and year. The time format is either 24-hour or the international time format, which is the 24-hour. We can choose it from here. The next thing is the FTP Respiratory Path. I will broadly discuss about it in episode 6, where I will discuss about the file manager. FTP Respiratory Path is the name of the folder in which we can upload our product. After FTP Respiratory Path, we have an interesting option called Use Direct Links to Product Files. Usually or by default it stays off. It should rather stays off, but if we turn it on, what happens is the product file URL which is being displayed is equal to the directory or the inventory where the product is. That eventually increases the possibility of being hacked, but if we keep it off, the possibility remains. The next part about the general setting is the registration setting. This is basically the form which will be displayed once a new customer get inside your site and register their name. So the registration settings basically ask for your billing details. If you turn it off, they won't ask. They ask for the company name from the customer, and they also show the password change. Beside that, you can also have your customer to select the country from where they are coming in. They may also be required to agree to the terms and conditions which you have put on your checkout section. If you turn it off, they won't be required to agree to it. The article to which the customers will be redirected or a pop-up screen of the article will come up. Put that article name on the terms and condition article ID. So I have created a terms and condition article demo version of it, and I have just selected it so that it will pop up once the customers want to see the terms and condition. In the general setting, there remain only two other settings which we can edit or change. One is the buying process and another one is the checkout settings. The buying process basically helps us to create or edit the interface when the customer add an item to the cart. So if you click on the option, we will see there are two options. One, the customer will be redirected to the cart section. The other will be a cart screen will pop out. Other one is the default payment method. For this moment we only have one option, that is the offline payment method by the DigiCom plugin. This is a built-in option which provided by the DigiCom. If you were to add more options to it, you need to add add-ons, which will be shown on the last episode of this DigiCom. And the last one will be after payment redirection link. Here we have the option to edit the redirection of the link where the customer will be taken after they have successfully placed an order and successfully paid the So in this case I have kept it my orders page because I don't want my customers to be taken to the download page until I allow them to go there. So that's all we have for now on this episode. Stay tuned and keep watching the other videos. Thank you.